Did you also take a loss today? Because I got touched. Okay. A little weird intro there, but let me make this smaller. Hi guys, I'm gonna go into my trade for the day. The reason why I took the trade, what went wrong, what went well, what I was happy with. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was extremely happy with this loss. I don't care at all. It's honestly the easiest loss I've ever taken. Normally, I feel a little bad about it, but honestly, it's part of the game. So let me just go in here and break this down for you. So I really wanted price to continue lower, even though we did have this gap that needed to be filled right here that we formed. I thought no way we just I was not expecting bull runs, I wanted this low to get retaken because we took this. But in my head, we did not fill any bit of this day. We have not even touched the surface of this gap. So I would be excited to see now that we've taken out this high, if that's what we were wanting to then push us lower. I could see us, let me delete all these. I could see us now inversing this and literally just going lower. That's kind of what I wanted. What I was really targeting today was these 15-minute lows here. After, the dump, we push up, chop, 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 build a bunch of low resistance liquidity. Market open, takes out this high. I thought we were just going to go down. So that was my plan. So after we mark out 930, and then 950. 1 minute here. So we had price come up, sweep this, fill even more of the new week opening gap. Even more than the new week opening gap. We respected this fair value gap here because I was honestly going to go long if we inverse this, but we didn't. And I was like, okay. And then right after respecting it, we break structure on the 1 minute. And then this was also 5-minute equilibrium and the 5-minute inverse of fair value gap. So I was like, there's no way we're not going lower. So I took my trade. I got a good fill here. Let me turn this magnet off. I got a good fill right about here. Had my stops at this high. Turn the magnet back on. Had my stops at this high. And target was this low here of this low resistance liquidity down here. This is what I wanted to see get hit. And as you can see, it went in my favor a little bit and then instantly just ripped through my candle and then went up to data high, or to fill the whole data gap. Trade, I guess I should have stayed bullish. The reason I wasn't bullish for the gap is because I didn't feel like we wanted to fill it today. I know that sounds crazy, but with how unstable the news is right now, I really expected us to go down towards, these lows down here. I really wanted us to start filling this massive wick of a day. And price just, wasn't having it on the 5-minute. I saw us pushing down. I got excited. I was like, as soon as we break this low on the 5-minute, we're gone. I thought we were going to break this low. And then this, since, as you can see, it just went up the whole time. I thought we were literally just going to boom, cruise right through that, smack TP, end up not filling. And then now we're chopping after. So probably get a late PM move lower. But yeah, guys, this is the exact trade I took. Not necessarily the greatest day, but I will say I was extremely confident in my trade, and I think that's the big difference between someone who makes money from trading and someone who doesn't, is don't take trades you're not confident in, first off. Second off, you got to be okay with losing. Today's just a loss. What if statistically, more times out of, more often than not, this would play out for me? It would at least give me, down to here, if not here. Most of the time for me, this plays out. Statistically, I have proven it with my strategy. But today, could have just been a flip of the coin. Today was just the day I had to lose. Today was just a loss. And it is what it is. That's part of trading. You got to be okay with the risk that you are putting on. Because statistically, look, this is a 1-3. I mean, I win the next trade, I'm up 2R. I only lost 1R. Like, that's not bad. I mean, this is what keeps you alive and surviving for the week. I'm still definitely keeping the bearish bias unless, like, overnight we just come all the way down here. But it's kind of what I'm thinking. I want shorts at some point. We'll see what happens. Gonna wake up tomorrow, do the same thing. Might end up recording my whole session in the morning and kind of just like maybe that will be my trade recap if y'all want that. I can just record my whole morning session and like what's going through my mind and what I'm looking for. But yeah, guys, that's the trade I took today. That's the loss I took today. Got stopped out in one candle, which was crazy. 45 points hit candle to the upside. Obviously, you know, on a normal day, yes, I would want the data gap. Like I would want that gap. But today, just with how unstable news is and how unstable half this world is, I really thought we wanted to just rip lower. Like I thought filling this gap was going to happen next week, if not the following, when, you know, war news calmed down and we actually had stability. But I was part of the statistic today. I got touched. And yeah, we'll just get back after it tomorrow. It's part of trading, part of the loss, you know. Don't allow a loss to like ruin your whole day, to ruin what you have. Like I could, the bad thing, what you don't want to do, right? So I could take this loss today. I could have traded more, blew all my accounts. And now going in tomorrow, I would have no accounts in a possible, like to make me money. But instead, I took one trade, one loss, got off. That's a win, guys. That's a win. I followed my setup. I was happy with the risk I put on the table, and I took a loss. So be it. You know, that's part of trading, right? So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to do exactly what I did today, okay? Getting off after a loss is what's going to actually allow you to make money, okay? Prop firms want you to trade. They want you to continue to trade, over risk, over leverage, and blow accounts. That's how they make money. They make money because most people that buy accounts do not know what they're doing. They are emotional and they do not follow their rules. Do not be the statistic. Do not be the reason why prop firms make so much money. Rents them. That is the whole purpose of prop firms, guys, is to take advantage of it to then build a live account to set yourself up, because like they could leave. I mean, prop firms could disappear, but at the time being, with how bad people are trading and how many people fail at trading, they're going to be around forever, okay? And to be honest, they probably will be, because most people can't actually, you know, understand their emotions and be emotionless when they trade. Like that's the biggest difference between people that are profitable and unprofitable. It's not that I have any more knowledge than you. I can just control my emotions better. Like that's, I would say, like a huge part of trading. Obviously, you know, you got to get the knowledge to actually understand markets, how it moves, what's a good entry, what's not a good entry. You got to put in the time to understand that for you personally, what's a good entry, what's not, to where when you take trades, I'm like fully like, when I enter a trade, I'm like, if I lose, so be it. And it's only the times, like I've blown up a couple times, and I definitely have my trading journey a lot. But like ever since making money, I had one blow up like the start of this month where I took like 3-4 trades and just blew a bunch of accounts. And that was horrible. That was horrible on the mental. And it made me have to relock in. I was getting so focused on the possibilities of what I could make a month that I like blinded my, like I started getting greedy, which is just not good. It's not a good mindset to be. I was trying to make the most money possible, not how do I trade the best, not how do I follow my rules, not how do I stay disciplined when I lose. How do I just close the app so I do not keep taking trades? Take a loss, shut off your computer, go to the gym, go do a sport, go do some activity, go outside, go on a walk, make some food, just get away from the charts. Don't watch TikTok. Do not, on a losing day, don't scroll on TikTok and watch all these traders. Oh, I made this much today, I made this much today, I made this much today. Block everyone but your mentor. Block everyone but the person that you're learning from, and that will save you a bunch of headaches, I promise, okay? Keep working, guys. Keep putting in the work. Keep being disciplined. Keep back testing. Keep forward testing. Keep believing in yourself. You have to believe in yourself or this will never work. And only take trades that you are willing to lose. Not what that you are willing to win. Don't realize wins before they happen. That's another mistake. Be willing to lose. And if you're willing to lose, take the trade. Y'all have a good one.